let me finish up that third video here. Last thing, we're talking about some of the subtle things that slaves did really to kind of protest and to buy themselves some time, give themselves some breaks. A lot of times what they would do is they would, like we talked about, feign stupidity, pretending they didn't know how to do a certain task in order to get out of it. You know, I think we've all done that before. Like, I have no idea how to use a screwdriver, Dad. What's going on? Like, in order to, like, just give it to me, I'll do it. So a lot of times they would claim they didn't know how to do something. They'd feign laziness. If, you know, there wasn't a promotion to be had or a pay raise around the corner, so going all out really wasn't necessary. So a lot of times they would, you know, kind of go through the motions a little. Break tools, steal from storehouses. Sometimes they would hide in the woods. If nobody was watching, maybe they would just kind of slip off into the woods, kind of take a little break. Take a visit to other plantations, maybe try to see if they could find a relative that was sold or something to that effect. This is different from running away because they would come back, but they would maybe just take a little trip, a little vacation. I should have put this on the last slide. I'm not sure why it's really here, but I do want to address it. During the 1700s, there is a growing opposition to slavery, particularly in the North. Now, I would say this falls under two categories. There's two distinct categories of people that are opposing slavery. The first one that I'm going to talk about is there's those people that oppose slavery. They feel like it's wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're seeking equality for Black people. Maybe they're advocating for them to go back to Africa, or they're the group that thinks that whites are definitely the superior race. Now, the second group would be people, and I think the Quakers would probably fall into the second group, people that are opposing slavery, and they feel like they feel like those African slaves are human beings, and they shouldn't be treated poorly, and they should be given rights just like everybody else. So there is kind of a distinction between the two, but there is a growing opposition to slavery. And we're going to see as the 1700s go on and getting into the 1800s, it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't want to give anything away, but there's going to eventually be a war over slavery. So it's going to be an issue that's with us for a little while in American history. So, yeah. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. We will get together again for the fourth video soon. See you later.